I'm just sitting in front of one of our process halls, our fermentation hall, and it's basically at the core of the facility where it all starts, where we have the fermentation processes running from small to larger scale. So what we basically do is we help companies to bring their innovations from lab to market.
So Hendrik, can you give us your insights into why so many biotech startups are failing at scaling?
Yeah, I think that there are a couple of reasons. Looking at indeed a bit from my perspective, from a scale-up facility, I think one of the things is obviously the high capex and opex. Once you go to pilot and demo scale, the cost for the infrastructure really become very high. We're using microorganisms; they grow 24/7. So that means that you also need people to follow up on that. So the operational costs become quite significant if you want to pull this off. Scale-up is teamwork. You need a lot of multidisciplinary expertise. People who are very creative in developing new bioprocesses, people who can translate a process from a lab into something that would work at real production scale, who can also downscale conditions from production scale to lab or small pilot scale. So and then on top of that, you'll need people with different technology background, people who are strong in fermentation, yeast fermentation, maybe E. coli and fungal fermentation, people with expertise in filtration, drying techniques. So it's a lot of different expertises that you need when you're a startup and you want to have all of that in your company. That can be quite a challenge. A parent problem for companies who want to scale up their technologies in Europe is the long approval times. No matter which product you want to bring on the market, whether it's REACH regulation, EFSA approval, it takes an awful lot of time. That means you need very patient capital because you need investors who are willing to invest into the company for such a long time. BioBased Europe Bioplant is an open access shared pilot facility. The infrastructure and the operations is shared amongst a lot of users. And by doing so, drastically reducing the need for CapEx investment, but also for running the facility. We're product agnostic. The only prerequisites that we have is that it needs to be a bio-based feedstock, or we have to apply industrial biotech. We've done more than 900 projects for more than 270 companies worldwide. So 500 million euro biomanufacturing of innovations that have been scaled up at the BioBased Europe pilot plant.